Hey everyone, welcome to another live stream and happy Pride Month because we're almost halfway through the month already. Where the
Me
heck
too.
has June gone? Feels like the
I know.
announcements were just yesterday on Blue Sky. Like when I opened it up June 1st, it was all happy Pride Month. And that just feels like the other day,
Yeah, right.
right? It's crazy. So, hi, welcome. I'm Trina of Trina's Technobabble, if you don't know that already. Um, we're doing a women's only stream, and all of us are some kind of computer tech genius people. We work in IT. Imagine that. And the reason I'm kind of doing this is because,
Well, I don't work in IT. I direct the
well,
news.
I don't either.
we still work with computers, so we'll still say
I
IT.
do.
Kind of close enough. Yeah, you work with a lot of computers because we've seen your setup.
I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
But the main reason I wanted to do this is because this past weekend, so I have two Facebook accounts because I also own my own business. Ta-da! I'm trying to grab the wrong site. This business, Computers of Pride. And when I started selling, I was on Reddit and in a subreddit called Small Business, and there was a talk about um, if you're going to sell regularly on Facebook, be careful because people can use it to hack your real account. So create a dummy account. So I have a dummy account that I sell on under Jane Smith, I think it is. Totally wrong name. The only photo I have is my company logo. The About Me page is my company information. That's it. So, um, but this guy kept messaging me and he kept saying, "Yo, bro." And I'm like, you know what? There's more than guys that do techie stuff. So, welcome to the stream where we can be like, hey, there's other folks that do this stuff. So,
But yes,
joining me
this is
tonight, we have,
that's the control room.
there you go. Look, hold on, I'm going to make it big for a second, show that off. Ta-da! Look at that.
Ooh.
That is crazy setup.
This is a system called ELC. It's a automation system, which basically means uh, it's me and a camera person, and that's it these days.
Wow.
So I run everything: graphics, graphics, tape, sometimes audio. Pick which camera I want. That's my graphics and a graphics control, and that's like my rundown, and that's the on-air display.
Right, right. So, I'm going to make you small. So, who do I have joining me? We have Addie for the second time, although this is the first time it's not your cat that's on the stream.
Yes.
Welcome. We have Emily. Hey, Emily.
Hello.
We got Jenna. Hey, Jenna. And we got the one and only Socket Winch working on. I know this is going to come as a surprise because this is only like the 20th stream she's joined me working on a 3D printer.
The same printer.
The same one.
And I'm working on editing something.
Nice.
I haven't started working yet, but I will.
Yeah, we haven't officially started working yet. I got to say hi to folks in the chat. So I got to be careful how I say this because every time I say the name, my phone thinks I'm talking to it. Hi, IDC. I'm just going to say it backwards. Every time I say CDI, oh, my phone didn't actually go off. That's amazing. We got Goldie, we got Jean-Francois, and Mike's Future Retro, and Emily is also in the chat. Hi,
I'm everywhere.
Sarah Jane Smith. I don't understand that.
Doctor Who.
Oh, I never really watched Doctor Who. Sorry.
What?
Who are you? Who?
Technobabble. Star Trek. That's all I'm going to say to you.
Oh, there's plenty of technobabble on Doctor Who.
Oh, a lot.
Timey
But I
wimey.
mean, if you want real technobabble, go watch Voyager. The show is horrendous with that. Yeah, I've seen a few episodes, but who am I? I have no idea. But I've never really sat down and like watched a full season with a full doctor, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
It's okay. There'll always be a new one.
Okay. Hey, Mark, welcome.
I just
How is
realized you
everything
couldn't
in
see
the
me. You could only see what I was editing.
how is everything in the land down under, Mark? Mark's in Australia, so
It comes from a land down under.
he does. Where? Oh God, now I can't think of the lyrics. I come from the land down under. Okay, no, not. So, what am I going to be working on? Let me switch to my bench cam because, surprisingly enough, I'm actually working on my desk tonight. So, and, I bought new Q-tips today too. Woo. Um, we're gonna finish this power supply. Ta-da! From Dana. Let me make myself big so I can show off what I'm doing. Yeah, so I did a stream a couple Saturdays ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, where I removed all the caps. It has been through the ultrasonic cleaner. It's looking way better. I have 2 envelopes from DigiKey because initially we weren't going to replace the Rifa. Ta-da! But then, like 2 days after I got the package, Dana's like, "Hey, can we do that? Replace that Rifa?" I'm like, "Okay." So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on tonight, just putting new caps in this. Emily, since we can see your workbench and your
Yes.
new solder sucker.
Yep, I am going to be okay. I've got 2 projects to do. Wow, that's a little laggy. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out. Anyways, I've got 2 projects going on tonight. First, I'm converting this over from Japanese voltages, which is like 100 volts to support 120. So it's a very common mod with a couple resistors. Not that I endorse doing anything that could. Any damage you do is not Emily's responsibility. How does that sound? Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Emily's views are not indicative of Trina's technobabble.
Thank you.
And we have Socket Wench working on. What are you doing tonight with your 3D
There we
printer?
Oh, things. There's always something to be doing.
What are your things you're doing, Smarty Pants?
We're getting close to doing the electronics bay.
Okay. And we have. Where did Addie go? There she is.
I'm here.
And you're editing a video for your channel?
I am editing my submission for the 2025 Upper Midwest Emmys.
Nice.
Trying to get a 4th statue to join my other ones that are over there, and you can't see them.
We saw one of them, though, on my last
Yes.
stream when the cat ran away.
Yes,
So,
here.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
cat is currently sleeping on the couch. But it is too messy for me to.
Hey, Jesse, welcome.
Is that clicking annoying when I'm ratcheting?
Can't even hear it.
Perfect.
There, see.
Nice. Congratulations.
Oh, I should have printed this in the other direction. Darn it.
And Jenna is going to be here just being our cheerleader, which is amazing.
She is amazing.
Yeah, she is amazing.
I actually have an install of Arch going on a different computer that I should
Let's
probably
see
check
what
on.
I got for capacitors. Oh, and what I did as well today, just for fun, I had to go. So I removed 2 capacitors on 2 of the caps on Friday. And then we realized, I'm going to make myself big because you need to see this. Because I didn't take note of what was positive and negative. And then we looked at the board. And guess what? The board doesn't say.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So what I did is I went back on my live stream after I ate supper tonight and kind of skimmed through it because a lot of it was just us removing things, and was able to find where we where like I could see a quick photo of it, like a quick grab, because most of the desoldering I did was upside down, which doesn't help. So and then I was like pulling the like kind of like wiggling it as I was desoldering it, so that didn't help either. But I did find out what they were. I was smart and quickly twisted it around on stream, and I'm like, okay, I know that the white sides are negatives, so because I took enough of them off, so I was able to get the proper thing. So let's start. All right, I'll make everybody the same size because I gotta look at paperwork. Isn't this fun? Paperwork.
Paperwork.
I know. Isn't this what everybody comes for my streams for? Paperwork. Watching me go through my packing list. I'm trying to figure out how many of the.
When I was watching the video about this, let's see if about modifying this. One of the things they warned is they're like, there's a spring that pops out. I'm a little nervous about that because he's like, ask me how I know.
Yeah, that could be fun.
I haven't found it yet, which is a little disconcerting.
All right, so I ordered 2 of the. So some of them I just needed. Some of them I just needed. The nice part is, DigiKey puts them in these lovely bags.
Oh yeah, I know.
But I had to. I have to remember, like, so I ordered some extras just to be safe. What are you? Nope. But I haven't really looked through. 47. Nope, that's that one. I ordered a couple that I just ordered 2, so I got to figure out which one is what. Here we go. I found them. I only needed 1, but I figured if I mess up one, I have a second one.
Clearance here. Print it on this side.
Okay. And it's the same with these ones. I'm just going to make myself big for a quick sec. So the stripe, if I can get this to focus, the stripe is a negative. Same as the ones that I removed. So sweet. By the way, for those of you interested, DigiKey is doing a webinar on the 24th on GSR capacitors. And I did not put the link for that in the description, but yeah, so let's take out this one. These are hard to get off the paper.
That might work. File that down.
How did this guy take this thing apart so easily? Got like extra.
Are you worried that it came apart too easily?
Kind of, that it's not going to go back together.
Mm.
Okay, so those are the resistors I have to remove. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, let me make everybody the same size. By the way, there are links to everybody's where you can find everybody that's on the stream tonight. So in the description, go take a look. Go follow some people. Socket Winch has about 50 of the links.
It's popular.
I mean, mine is not a particularly interesting unless you like watching people direct TV. But hey, some people do. So
yeah, there you go.
I'm sure there's a website for that.
That's called YouTube. I have one of those also.
Did I not put my soldering iron in? Nope, I didn't. That would help.
So are all the links for like your YouTube and stuff on that link that I
Yeah,
posted?
it's the very bottom.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, go check out Addie's site. All
Alright,
her
where is
Lincoln
it?
doodles are on that one page. Hint, hint. Socket wench. One page.
I could make a link tree or something.
Well, that's what I did. Is I got Linktree, but like saying Linktree, like my Linktree link at the end of a stream, kind of sucked. So
Uh
uh,
huh.
Ron of Ron's computer videos very nicely gave me bought the domain for me of Trina of the hell is it? TrinasTech.com. Can't think and work at the same time.
I suppose I could probably use socketwench.dev for that.
Yeah, there you go. And then I just have it linked to, and then you just redirect it so it goes right to your page. And that's what we did. All right,
Oh,
I'm just
that's
heating up my desoldering gun.
Okay, well, this design was close. Needs to be
All right,
wide
so
here.
I got a question for everybody here on the stream and everybody in chat. What is your favorite Star Trek?
yeah,
And if it's and if you say anything besides Voyager, you're wrong. I'll let you know.
Currently, Brave New Worlds.
Yeah, well, yes, I will accept Strange.
Or
New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds, excuse me. Strange New Worlds.
I'm going to
Yeah.
say Deep Space Nine, Trina. It is the best Star Trek series. There is no argument
you.
otherwise.
Yeah. So for me, it's DS9 first and foremost, and then it is. I started watching Star Trek with TOS on the weekends at noon when I ate my lunch. So I'm always kind of like in a TOS kind of TOS girl. But
That resistor came out way too easy.
like I said, I'm
Mark,
I am
do I have to ban you from my? Do I have to ban you from my streams? Enterprise.
Enterprise. See, I like
My
TNG.
favorite
But
Star Trek is Enterprise.
There's always one of them.
Now, that being said, there is an episode of Enterprise I will go back and watch. I don't mind. It's the one with the Borg.
Oh, that episode really upset me.
See, I didn't mind it because the way they did it wasn't like fan servicey. It was like, here's how the Borg got here, and we move on, which was fine with me. Red Dwarf. Yes, I did like Red Dwarf. That was good.
Lower Decks is also a great choice.
I could never get into Lower Decks. I tried watching it, and it just wasn't my kind of humor. But
I hate admitting that I haven't seen any of the new Star Trek series. It's because I work for Paramount.
so you just say, yes, I like all of Star Trek. And that way you don't get in trouble. I get it. It's okay.
I think I'm done.
I'm such a good show, but I don't
You know what?
have good use for it.
You're done the mod already?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm waiting for my desoldering gun to heat up. So I'm kind of sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
My El Cheapo solder sucker worked to get it out. So good thing.
So Jesse, who's oh yeah, sorry, I made you big, and then I was trying to like show something off. Hang tight for a sec. Where am I? Here I am. I'm gonna move the camera back. Jesse, who is I-8386SX. Please say I said that right, because yeah. Kindly donated me this solder sucker as a channel donation. So thank you once again, Jesse, for this. I was using an electric version of what Emily just showed off.
Man, I could have used one of those when I was doing the reef on my 2GS.
Exactly, Jesse. There's no mansplaining at all today. Not allowed. I don't know if this is hot or not, and I don't want to just touch the tip. How do I tell if it's up? The one thing that would be nice with this is a temperature gauge and like lights to tell you when it's up to temp, but it doesn't have any said beast. So I just kind of let it sit there and do its
I
thing.
find that you can usually tell if you just put your fingers like close to the tip without touching it.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. I kind of went like this. Yeah.
You should be able to feel it if it's fully up to.
Yeah,
Wet
it
your
doesn't
fingers
quite feel it,
first.
so I'm going to let it go for a little bit longer.
You can wet your fingers and then tap it. If it sizzles, then there you go. If you're fast enough, you won't burn yourself. You can also use a sponge to do the same trick.
Sponge sounds a little safer.
I guess if you want safe.
Oh, you do go vertical.
You must be like a work safety nightmare at work. You're just like, yeah, do that. Yeah. Suck it up, Buttercup.
It's fine. It's only flesh.
Right?
It does smell like pork in there.
I mean, I confused a new kid one time when I tested a 9-volt battery the creative way.
Oh, with your tongue.
Yep.
Yep. I knew exactly where that was going. Oh, and these, by the way, are the new... They're called safety caps now. They're not called reefer caps, but... And apparently they don't have a proper way to go in, like positive or negative, so...
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. But I found I had some help
Yeah,
thanks to Big Bad Biologist Big Bad Bench, who was streaming earlier today. And he was able to help me point me in the right direction, so it's good. Okay, I'm going to take a look. It's still kind of sticky. I'll let red come off. Okay, so it's that one.
Didn't look to see the direction. Oh, crap.
All right, so it's that hole there. We're gonna zoom right in. Look at that.
Man, I hate listening to myself. That's the problem of doing this, putting together my entries. I got to listen to my directing call.
Mm.
Oh.
And here.
That's funny because when I was watching my stream, like re-watching my stream today, I just muted myself so I didn't have to hear it. I'm like, I really don't need to hear anything. I just need to see. All right, let's give this a shot. See what happens. Hey, I think it cleared it out. Oh, if anybody wants to make a channel donation, let me show you. One of these. Ta-da.
You need one of
Because I
those?
don't- What's that?
You need one of those?
Yeah, because so my solder sucker, nicely hot tip, nowhere's to safely, like, I got to be careful when I'm putting it down that I'm not putting it on wires.
Yeah.
So I officially don't have an. And the best part was when I was at the Junk Independence Day, like where you can get free stuff, they had one a while ago, and I'm like, I don't need that. Trina, smart. not so
All
much.
right, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna put it together as it is. Oh wait, I'm an
Alright.
idiot.
So the positive goes.
Never mind. Nothing to see here.
Okay.
Did you know if you have a circle, the circle can only go in one way? Yep. Way overthought that.
Sorry, I can't see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put. Okay, so the negative is on that side.
Gosh.
There we go. Look at that. Oh, you can't see.
I have lost so much weight since January. Wow.
Look at that. It went right through the hole.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Woohoo. I now gotta solder it, but I'm gonna bend them just a little bit. So the fun part was when they did this, I could only take off the 2 caps on the one stream because they had bent, like had cut them down and then bent them. So that was fun. And okay, let me turn on my soldering gun. And I gotta get some snippy doodles because I think I put them back in my toolbox after the last stream because I'm like, I'm gonna be efficient and put all my tools away and then forget to take them out for the stream. I guess my little snips. These little guys. Oh, I still have the old pop can. The tin can method is too good for you. Yes, it is, CDI. Yeah, I still have the tin can. Unfortunately, on this desk, I don't have really room for it. Like, look at my desk. It's pretty already full, so I might actually dig it out. It's right beside me. I could stop being lazy and just take it out.
This is
Ta-da! All right. There. What do you think of this solution to it? Nobody's looking at all. Okay.
What? Where?
Oh, so I was using this with the old one, so. But yeah, an official holder would be kind of nice. All right, so we got 2.
looks good. What's that?
Hey, Kyle.
What's that off of?
What's that? Oh, you're talking about your thingamadoodle?
No, I was asking what are you recapping?
Oh, so this is a power supply from a computer from 1986. I can never remember the name. And officially, Dana was like, all I need you to do is just decap, remove the caps, and my partner and I will do the recapping. And then I got a message the other day going, hey, you got permission, you can recap it as well. And I'm like, okay. But I honestly keep forgetting the name of the machine, so yeah.
That's not good.
Well, I mean, to do the work, you really don't need to know the name.
True.
I just forget the name, that's all. Okay, hold on, because I just realized something. I put all the bag of caps, all the bags of caps on the wire for my soldering gun. So there we go, I'll put it over there. Okay, so that's now extra. So I was watching John, a big bad biologist, on Saturday. He was doing some recapping, and what he was doing was he was holding the tip on one side and put the solder on the other. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
That one video you shared the other day was brilliant.
Yeah, that was John's.
That was him? That was
Yeah.
amazing. I learned a lot.
There we
Oh.
go. All right, I want to get somebody's professional opinion. Emily?
Uh-huh. I don't know
Uh-huh.
if I'm the best person right now since I've got to screw this in now 3 times. But go ahead.
All right, I'm going to make myself big. I want to just show what I did. So let's see if this will focus on that. Hold on, I got an idea. Let's use my microscope on my doodle.
There you go.
Yeah, and then I can just show you the screen. So please bear with me while I get that in place and focused. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Okay. Is that the, yeah, no, maybe? I wonder if I can do, oh, I can do that. Why is it backwards though? Okay, so here's, I kind of turned the camera a bit.
What's your worry?
I'm just making sure that they look okay. The
That looks
solder-
soldered. I mean, it looks soldered, at least from the camera view of the camera view.
Okay, cool.
You can always try it. Use a continuity test between the lead and a pin nearby.
We can, yeah. Maybe do that at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, it's the same with this one, Jesse. This was no, fax station 3100. There we go. And hey, 1-bit. And hi, Dana. Although, Dana, you're on a different account. I didn't recognize the name for a second. All right, so let's snip and doodle these off. Because we don't need these. I'm not bending them over like they were before. That was a nightmare to get them unsoldered. Like, yeah, I had to unsolder them and then, like, re-bend them and then unsolder them. So that was not so much fun.
Yeah, I only have 1 extra screw so far. That's a good sign, right?
I love it. I love it. All right. Let's put that because the yeah. The trying to see where. Okay. Yeah, those holes are not cleared out. Okay. I'm gonna try clearing them out on this side. Okay, we're gonna put some. Okay, I don't need the map right now. Get that out of my way.
That's the wrong screw. That's why.
I want to make sure that they're gonna fit. Where? Okay, where is the old one? Oh no! Oh, for fudge sakes.
What's the matter?
All right, Dana, we're gonna have to do a return. Let me show you. So, here is, if I can get this to focus. Let me just set this on top. So here is the old reefer cap. You can't see the pins though that well. There we go. That's a bit better, maybe, if it wants to stay focused. Anyway, the pins on the new one are too short. The whole thing is shorter.
Oh.
Yeah. But while I'm here, I'm going to clean out those holes. I should have done that before I put the cap in.
Well,
Yeah,
at least
let's
I'm not the only one who discovered a terrible mistake today.
Shit.
I discovered
I
that
should have.
the heat shrink labels that I had got for my label maker are not for my label maker. They're for another model.
Oh no! Don't scare me because I got the same ones.
It depends. Did you check the model number? They list it.
Of course not. It was very much a spontaneous purchase.
Why would you check the labels?
Because that just who does that?
Right?
Jenna, don't make the face. I know you're making a face.
I don't.
Oh, she's not there.
She's not currently here.
She's smart. All right, why are you not locking back into your little hole? Are you upside down? No, that's flush. No, you're not flush. Okay. I need to look at the assembly of the last. Oh, I didn't put the. Do I want to do it right? Yeah, what the heck? I'm getting good at taking this apart.
All right, I'm going to try to see if I can get the solder. Oh, I don't need to be made big for this. It's not that exciting. I'm just trying to get the holes clear. Ow. Okay, don't hold it down that far. It hurts. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, that's that one. I gotta turn the damn power supply around. Oh, we got the first cap on. Yay!
Oh. Okay, I'm going to take it back apart.
How many all total? So 5, 2 is 7, 4, 7 plus 4 is 11. 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's only 10 caps. Not that bad. So we got 9 more to go after this, but I'm going to get the holes cleaned up for that. Can I see through that? Oh, yeah, that's better. Jesse, I want to thank you once again for the solder sucker. It is a life changer.
Ooh, just a bit too long.
Yeah, no, this solder sucker is not exactly the high-end one, but it, yeah. Let me show you. I'm gonna make myself big again for a sec. Sorry, I keep making myself big.
Why apologize? It's your stream. You can do whatever you want.
Well, let me rephrase that. We just don't want it to be like, I'm going to do this because it's my stream. That just sounds like something men would do. But yeah, look, I can see through the holes now.
Oh yeah.
You can see
Good
through the
job.
holes now. So yeah, no, it's not. As I said, it's not a high-end solder sucker, but it's really proving its worth tonight. So, Jesse, once again, thank you so very much. And if you're not subscribed to I-8386SX, what are you doing with your life?
Trying to put a pin in a hole. Don't answer that.
Okay. I mean, that's valid. All right, so I need a 330. I think it's 330. Yeah. 330 UF 25 volt. And how many of those did we order? Or did I order? Well, technically we, because Dana paid for this. I don't remember. I know I needed 2.
To the right. I heard that. Well,
I'll do it.
Okay. So it's funny. I went to go order 2 of these. The 330 UF 25 volts. It was cheaper for me to buy 10.
Yep.
Like,
welcome to DigiKey.
yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, I don't mind because at least I got more than I need. All right, I need to find that other. Yeah. Poop. Okay, I'm gonna have to file a return with DigiKey because Poop. Okay, that's just
That's
2.
interesting. Let's go.
That's just 2. I know what these ones are.
I'm trying to call it.
There we go. And I should.
Yay!
I'm gonna be smart and put my spares right in the bag after I'm done. I know, isn't that a crazy idea?
I do. Run out. Oh, magnet. Great. Okay.
Okay, that's a done one, so I can put that up there. Okay. So let's go back to my official the official map of this. Where was the other one? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so let's turn this around. Turn the, what was it? Turn the beat around, wasn't it?
It was turn the beat around.
Yeah. There we go.
Actually, you don't want to.
Do,
That's
do,
from a
do,
movie,
do,
isn't
do,
it?
do. Turn the beat around. Okay. Sorry, I'll stop singing.
Why?
It's funny. I have directed choirs. I can tell you when someone is off key. I spent 10 years playing organ in a church. Yeah, I cannot sing a lick of a note on key. All right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, let's do the 330 US. And make sure. So the reason I turned this around is because when I did the map, I also pointed it that way. So I gotta like put it so I know what I'm doing. All right. So it's supposed to go in here. I can find out if the hole is cleaned out. Nope. Oh yeah. Okay. That one went through. Ah. Hang on. Let me turn on my.
Aha! I do have tiny zip ties.
There you go. Wait. Hey, look at that. It just went through. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna bend the legs out a bit.
Hey, where are you getting caught? Here.
Okay. Let's put some solder on this bad boy.
Okay, now I have to look that up. That's bothering.
What's wrong? Socket winch?
Well, let me find out.
Okay.
I am getting really good at taking this apart and putting it back together again, but I think I successfully got all the pieces in the right spot this time.
There you go.
Vicky Sue Robinson in 1996. 76. Huh.
Oh, you're still stuck on something. Okay, hold up. Why are you not plastic?
There we go. All right, I am moving this. Oh, I just realized something. When you put hot metal in metal, the metal that you put it in, it also gets hot. Welcome to Trina Learns Things Tonight. Oh,
Oh my god.
what's wrong?
I found the mysterious spring I didn't know that was there.
Oh,
Greetings, mysterious spring.
Hey, Eric Sedge.
Haha, there we
Welcome.
go.
Is it fixed yet? Depends on who you're asking. Socket winch is never going to be finished with that 3D printer. That's my prediction. And Emily is going to keep losing screws for her soldering gun, which will never go back together after tonight. And I might get this power supply recapped. So, and I have faith in Addie getting the editing done. So there you go. You know what I should be doing? I should have. Okay, you don't need to keep me big because I'm not really doing anything exciting. I am going to go get a red marker. And I think I know where it is. Which, hey, look at that. I was right. It's on my workbench. Oh, do you want to see something cute, everyone? Yes, no? Anybody want to see something cute?
Yes.
Sure.
So I've been looking for a ruby red iMac just because I love the color. So Francois, or no, Javier, sorry.
Aw.
Yeah. 8-bit tees and 8bitstuff.com. He actually has these for sale. But this was a prototype that he wasn't quite happy with. So he's like, I'm like, can I have it? So this is because I can't find, like, here's the size. Like it sits on top of the power supply. So he needed a bitty one. But I can't find these anywhere, like the ruby red ones. Because I want one just for the color. I love the color of it. But yeah, Javier sent me that with some Girl Guide cookies. Or I don't know what you guys call them in the States.
Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout, there you go. Girl Guide, Girl Scout.
Trina, what do you call yours?
Girl Guides.
She looks with a questioning face.
That's the so what I'm doing now is checking off the caps as I put them on. That's why I wanted the red marker.
That's not the right one again.
Oh, this is gonna be a cluster of a problem. Alright, I'm gonna make myself regular size. Yeah. Trina learns the laws of thermodynamics. That's right, Eric. I do. It's called trial by fire, I guess. I don't know. All right, this is going to be the interesting part. Where are these? So if you look here on my, I'm going to make myself big again. I keep saying I have nothing to show, and then I want to show something else. So there's this whole cluster of a problem that I'm trying to find where this one goes. This other 330, since I got them out. What's up, Socket Wench? I can hear you giggling.
I'll just give me a second. I'll get the microscope up here because this needs to be seen in detail. So,
Hold on,
since the feature to
I didn't put that in.
isn't working in my printer, I'm going back to the regular tape, and I was hoping to try to get it on the end of the particular tape that I'm printing it on. So this is what the normal font looks like. You know, it seems pretty reasonable. You know, you can read that. It takes up most of the tape. And I thought, well, I can't flip it around like a flag like this because I know that will just wear out. That's why I wanted to get the heat shrink tape.
That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided, what would happen if I printed in the smallest font possible?
Oh no! Oh my god!
It works.
It's so tiny.
Adorable.
It'll probably
That is
fit.
cute. That is cute.
Oh my gosh. That's so wrong.
So wrong and yet so right.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So I can see for those.
Adventures in the wench shop.
Yeah. That
wench
is funny
shop.
though. All right, I found where this other one has to go. Now it's just a matter of getting it out of the darn paper that they put them in. There we go. Done. All right. I gotta look at my map on my doodle. Negative goes down. This is gonna be I wish I could cut the cables at this point. Because there's this one cable that's just like partly in the way to get that in there. Turn on my head light.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm right here. Where are you?
No, the one nut
Sorry,
was. Ah, there you are. Ah, you bugger. Oh, there you are. No, you're the other one.
Sorry, I figured somebody had to make a bad mom joke.
Let's see here.
There we go. Okay, negative is facing down. Correct? It is. Sweet. We can solder that one on. Woohoo!
Well, hello. You come to visit?
Which
one?
cat came to visit you?
The little one, Addie. The other
Is
one's
that the one that?
Oh.
Is Addie the one that looks like Opie?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
that's the other one. That's the other one. I don't
Okay.
know where she is right now. I know you're stuck to the magnet, but which side? I heard you.
All right. Let's solder those on, shall we?
There you are. Gotcha. Okay. Much better. Okay, now I can better. That would have bothered the completionist in me. Okay. Spring is still in place.
Will it make your brain fuzzy?
No. Nuts going back. There's lots of little fiddly bits that fall out if you're not careful.
Oh no, that came off. Yeah, all right. Let's try that again. Why won't that
broke my piece
stick?
of plastic in the process. Not bad.
Yeah, well, this one's being a pain in the bum. I'll go back to it.
Oh my gosh, all the pieces are back.
All right.
Now let's put you back.
This one's just being a pain. It will not stick.
Sweet. I will fix the broken plastic later. It's not more superficial. Okay.
I got a nice dome on one of them, but the other one just will not dome for me. And I don't know why.
But do you have leftover pieces?
No?
Okay, and you're good.
Well, I will. I mean, I'll have leftover caps, but it just, I can't get this one to, wow, I don't know why. It's being such a pain in the bum.
So that would be this one and this one. Here we go.
Just had it. Where'd I put it?
Stone diag in for next. And diag pin for Y, since those are sensorless.
Emily?
Yeah?
Can I grab your attention for just a quick sec?
In like 2 seconds, yes.
Okay.
I'm in the home stretch, and I don't want to lose this screw spot.
No, that's fine.
There you go.
I'm gonna take a break because this is driving me bonkers.
Oh, where did you go in there?
Come on, Zia's
I
access.
literally just had a mouse in there.
Almost there, Trina.
Take your time.
You want me to wire that into a 3-pin connector? What the heck are you on, Big Tree Tech? Why is that a 3-pin connector? It's an end stop. Why are you using it like that?
Only one extra piece. All right, go ahead.
Sorry, okay, so
Seriously?
this one, there's two, I don't know how we can see this, but there's two of them. Ta-da.
Yeah?
Let me maybe move it around. So this one, I got the nice little dome on the go. I cannot get this one to dome at all. Like the one closer to the edge. And I'm doing the exact same technique, but it just keeps like going. It will not seem to stick to the thing, if that makes sense.
It's not sticking to the. You didn't remove the. You didn't accidentally take the pleated through hole out, did you?
Not that I know of.
What's it not sticking to?
Like it's not doing a nice dome. It just keeps like.
Is it a ground plane? Ground planes
Yep.
sometimes need a bit more, but you don't
Yeah, I
want to bake
know.
it either.
Well, it seems to be okay now. I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe I just needed to get your eyes on it.
I just realized the camera froze up. Well, it's unfrozen now. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look frozen now.
All right, let's see if I start a fire. If you hear a yelp, I messed up.
Sorry, if we hear a yelp, what should we do?
I hereby give you the silliest electrical component I've ever used.
There we go. Oh, looks okay. Huh, weird. Weird. Alright, that's that one. So those are done. What do we got next on the list to do? I'll put those back in the bag. I got the extras. To-do. Okay.
Guess what? Listen.
What? Hey, it moves.
I put
Move!
it back together.
Woohoo.
Yay!
I guess I have something that has been delivered. I just got a text message from a friend of mine, and so I have to go see what this is. I'll be right back.
Okay,
All right.
we'll be here.
Now for phase 2.
Phase 4 is the ant movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Send on the ant movie.
All right, I know what these ones are.
Oh
I
my
don't know
gosh, look at, she's even got an away thing. Oh my gosh, she's awesome.
She's very good. She's very good at it.
Well, imagine somebody who works in TV is good at,
TV stuff.
TV things.
Yeah, I know, right?
Imagine that. I think these are them. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna. This is gonna be too. Let's see. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yes. Is all I'm going to answer you on that one, Socket Winch. Yes.
Oh, the video repairs. Oh my god, that's crazy. No? Oh, there we go.
What's up?
There we go. I could rotate it, but I'm not going to. Okay. This is now phase 2.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No uh-ohs.
No, I just realized I'm going to have to go back to my stream, so I'm going to make myself big for a second, explain the problem. Doo-doo-doo. So if you look here, there's a 1800 UF that goes up here, and then two little 10 UFs, 35, which is great. However, when I rewatched the stream, I was like, oh, I don't see this side. Like, I didn't see this side of the cap, like, or I saw that side of the cap and it didn't have a line. So I'm like, okay, that's positive, negative.
Mhm.
However, the cap goes in this orientation.
Oh. Okay.
So I don't know what, so I'm going to have to go back and rewatch my stream after this one. Probably I'll do it tomorrow. So I can see if I can get like which way is, because it doesn't say it on the board. Yeah, because that's where the holes are. And unfortunately, they're up and down. So yeah, that's,
Can you send me a picture with this with your cell phone? In the meantime, I'm gonna mute so you don't hear the solder sucker farting.
yeah, okay. I can, you want me, like of the holes, you mean?
Yeah, the
Emily?
area you're talking about that you're trying to figure out for the orientation.
Yeah, I can do that. Hang tight. Please hold. One of our agents will be with you momentarily. We value you as a customer here at Trina's Techno Battle.
You want me to do the voice?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Trina's Technobabble. Please be advised that your call is very important to us. We are currently experiencing higher comment volumes than usual, and you will be answered in the order in which that you replied. Please stay on the stream, and an agent will be here as soon as possible. Thank you for listening to Trina's Technobabble.
Boop. I feel like there's got to be a boop after that. I don't know.
Probably.
All right, Emily, I sent you the photo. If you want to give like a thumbs up or something to your camera.
Oh, I wonder if I should just...
Oh yeah, what is the orientation on that?
Right?
Oh gosh.
So I'm going to have to go back and, because I was just like, oh, I don't see, because like, let me show you the new caps. Where did I put them? Here. So like they have a line on them, right?
Yeah.
And the same with the old ones. They have a line on them to show negative. But when I was watching my stream, let me make myself big for a sec. I had just, everything I was desoldering, I was doing upside down. And I just quickly had flipped the board. So I could see the side, this side. Sorry. I need something smaller than my finger. I could see like, if the cap was here as an example, I could see the side. And I didn't see the line, so I'm like, oh, well, that's positive. Not realizing that the orientation is this way or this way. I'm thinking, though, possibly, but again, I'm going to go back and check. So I replaced, I can't really see that cap. What did I do with my sheet? There it is. So I replaced this cap in here, which is this one here, and it has the positive going, no, where was, oh, it's this one here, sorry. I did this one up here, and it has the negative going down, so I'm wondering if maybe the negative is down on that one, because if you look here, the two little ones that gotta go in,
Yeah.
the negative is like facing that cap, so it probably is the negative's down, but again, I'm gonna go back and rewatch the stream to see if I can get a better angle on it, but I'll have to do that tomorrow. So, but I will. I'll keep you posted, Dana, on that. Let's see. That's just a minor glitch.
I can
just happened to
replace
look
the
up-
housing for $20 that I broke. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. A piece of plastic.
Hey, rendering.
I'm gonna mute again so you don't hear farting from the machine.
Okay.
You know dress. What did she want? My sister sent me some stuff.
Oh, Emily, when you get done farting,
Oh my gosh.
You have a question from Jean-Francois, or Jean-Francois in the chat, which I can read to you, but I'll wait till you're done mooing.
You guys, you got ladies, you got to see this. My
Hold on,
sister
let me
sent-
make it big for a sec.
Oh,
Okay, go.
my sister sent me this.
I like that. That's
Right?
amazing. Does it have, okay, ultimate question. Does it have pockets?
It does not appear to. No, unfortunately.
Oh,
I know. But still, it's pretty.
yeah, no, it's very cute.
That's what I had to run outside and grab.
Oh, nice.
I'm glad I did because they sent it. No delivery people can get the correct spot to deliver at my building.
Oh,
So it was delivered to the building across from me.
of course it is.
I walked outside. I'm like, where's the thing? Oh, it's across from me.
All right, I'm going to redo those holes because I can't see through either 3 or 4 of them. I can't tell, but I'm going to solder out the holes. All right, let's get some flex in there.
Huh. Okay, cool. It might actually fit me. Yeah, it will. Cute.
Emily. Oh, I guess she's still mooing.
Moo.
Moo. Moo.
Oh my god.
And by the way,
necklace.
Jean-Francois, I believe Emily can, oh, she's got her hands full. Okay, never mind. I'm like, can you give us a thumbs up? Jean-Francois wants to know if it's a 5160 board. It is. Okay, there we go. We got the thumbs up. I thought it was, but I didn't want to say yes because I could be wrong.
That's so cute.
By the way, your sister has amazing taste, Addie.
I don't know if that'll actually fit me though.
Well, I got my head down.
Well, necklace, but I don't think they'll actually fit me. Not that I can necessarily wear a necklace, because it'll irritate the back of my neck. But
Oh,
thank
no.
you.
Why is that one coming out? Let's see if they're clear. Yep, they look it. Sweet. All right, look at my manual. Okay. Now, negative faces in. Cool. Oh. Why did they do that? Right, I'm going to cut them off. So weirdly enough, on these little capacitors, I'm going to just make myself big for a sec. Da-da-da-da. Look, they put, oh, you can't focus. They put a little bend on the legs, which is annoying. So I'm going to snip them off just above it. Because, you know, I don't need that much. All right. Which one was I going to do first? Okay, negative is that side.
That's what it was.
Okay. And negative faces inwards. Okay. Cool.
What are you negatively facing inward? Your capacitor?
Yeah. Yeah. The negatives. So there's these two little 10 UF 35 volts, and the negatives face each other.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I figured they did that just to
Yay! It actually
keep it.
freaking worked that time. Woohoo!
There you go. All right.
Something I'm doing off camera actually worked that time.
Nice. I'm kind of doing things off camera. Kind of. Ta-da. I gotta remember to move my camera. All right. Let's try these two.
Hey. There we go.
That'd be nice. A third hand right about now.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah. So I can get that better. Because it wants to keep moving out. I got an idea. I'm going to use a piece of painter's tape. Haha. Where did I put that painter's tape? I moved everything off my desk so I could set up my soldering stuff, and I don't know where
And then,
everything
of course,
is on
you
my...
lose everything.
Yeah, well, I put everything on the workbench, so it's somewhere's here.
Well, the good news is I got Arch to install on my other computer.
Nice.
That's what I was been doing off camera. I was trying to get Arch to install on this thing, and it was being stubborn.
I remember you mentioning that you were thinking of
Oh,
doing
no.
on stream.
That's this computer over here. That's the stubborn one that
Oh.
won't install Arch. This is a Mac Tower.
Oh, okay. Mac Pro?
Yes.
What?
Like a 3,1, I think.
I have. Ta-da! I am streaming from my 5,1.
Maybe it's a 5. Maybe it's a 5,1. I honestly don't know off the top of my head, but it's
Yeah, they all
the
look
same.
The problem is they all look the same. Oh yeah, I got a 5,1 that is running Linux Mint. So, hi folks. Look, we can do infinite StreamYard. All right, where's that cap?
Yeah, it's a 5,1.
Okay.
I just did a fast fetch on it to figure it out because I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Fair enough. I'm happy some days if I know my own name.
It's a dual Xeon 2.3 gigahertz with a GeForce 9500 in it, and I have.
Nice. I forget what all my specs are.
Apparently, it's only showing that I have 27 gigs of RAM. I thought I had 32 in here. Huh, oh well.
Look at the banks. If one of the sticks isn't being recognized, it'll tell you. Oh, that's not gonna work.
That involves effort. I've got 27 on this, 28 on this one. I've got 32 on my laptop, and I've got 64 in my server.
I got 32 on my laptop, but I got 16 in this one? Yeah, I think it's 16.
I just happened to find a bunch of RAM, and I've started putting sticks in to see which ones would work in it, so...
Nice. Yeah, I bought mine off eBay. Maybe I don't.
So, you're going to laugh. I got this one for free.
Nice.
It was, I know a guy.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
No, there's a guy at Free Geek, where I volunteer, and he does a bunch of recycling stuff, and he was recycling one of the other TV station's old edit bay equipment.
Okay.
So this actually came out of our competitor's news edit bay.
Nice.
We did not
Very
have
nice.
fancy computers like this in our edit bays.
I got mine off of High Bid.
Nice. I think
I
ours
don't know
was.
if folks have heard of that, but
I think we had IMAX in ours.
I'm back.
hey, back.
I may have
Yeah,
understood one of the caps.
Francois was asking if it was a 5160 board, and I'm like, I think it is, but I don't want to
Yes,
say yes.
it is a 5160, and I replaced C57 and C58 on the minus 12 volt rail because I was not working.
Hmm.
But yeah, oh my gosh, this thing is glorious. Oh my god.
What, the solder sucker?
Yeah, it took me a couple tries to get it just right, and then once I did, it just works so well.
Emily, do you want to come over and like give me a spare hand?
Sorry.
I
That-
just need like a third. Oh, I need a way to keep this cap
My video's still there.
like up. I don't know if I can do this. No, I can't. All right. Well, it might be a little wonky, but power supply.
I forgot about this part about building a 3D printer. The I'm going to stare at the printer for hours part of the build. Because I have no idea what I'm doing next.
You're thinking. You're making things that are going to thing.
I feel like we're watching the
I
stream
mean-
cringing as I am replacing parts on a board. They're like, oh my god, Emily, what are you doing? Now the real test is if this actually get off. Yeah. If this actually the fan spins this time when I power
Go.
on. Actually, let me do this.
Oh, did you see, by the way, Emily?
What?
Oh, hang on. So let me show you. So I got these little. I'll make myself big for a sec. I got these little. What are they? 10 UF35.
Yeah, 10 microfarad. Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the legs. They get.
Yeah. What that tells you the polarity.
Oh, okay. Well, they also have it on the side too. as
Yeah,
well.
it's just an extra help.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been cutting them off because I'm like, I don't want to have to try to force that like through the hole.
All right, this is an aim away from face.
Aim away from face.
Wait, is that all?
Aren't you supposed to aim it towards your face then?
Good question. I don't think this is.
Sideboard enemy.
Here we go. Try again. Aim away from face.
So what are you doing, Emily?
It's firing up. Okay.
Oh, you're testing the board.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. I'm gonna take a break and watch you do some work.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so.
Hey,
luck.
guess what?
None of us do.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a
And
sec.
by the
I've
way,
got
I
to
just wanna
reset something here. Hold on.
I just want to quickly say hi to Thomas Armstrong. Hello, Thomas. And we got Rudy of Rudy's Retro Intel. Hey, Rudy.
Which one?
By the way, since everybody else on the stream is American, if you have an SE30 that is causing you issues, Rudy has designed a SE30 peaker board that you can diagnose your problems with your board. Just head over to jcm-1.com, do a search for the word peaker, Peeker, and order one today. Say that Trina sent you.
I am now 0 for 3 on trying to find an HDMI to HDMI cable. You would think it would be simple.
Hey, Gutbomb.
Hey, Gabon.
This reminds me. How does it remind you? So Gutbomb said this reminds me of school dances as a kid. Exactly. Oh, girls on one side and boys on the other. That would be amazing if I'm gonna just make you regular size again, Emily. Just let me know when you're
Yeah, I'm
ready
looking
to.
for. Yeah, I don't need to look at my butt as I'm looking for HDMI cables.
Well, we couldn't see you. The chair's in the way, so you're
Oh,
good.
that's good
Yeah.
because you couldn't see my butt.
Hey, listen. This would just be a Mac 84 stream without Mac
I
84.
don't see the peaker thing.
HDMI.
Hold on. So up in this. Go up to this. Go. Oh, where are? Hold on. Let me make it big. I can guide you through it. So go down to Rudy. Find Rudy.
Which one? Oh,
There you go.
aha! Look at that.
Haha, there's your Mac SE30 peaker board.
That's pretty cool.
And it is a kit. Yeah, so it lights up with diagnostic lights. You can also use a oscilloscope with it to like even troubleshoot more.
That's neat.
So yeah.
Everyone.
And
Oh.
Gutbomb was one of the people who helped design and test. How many versions do you have, by the way, Gutbomb? Sorry, did you say you're ready, Emily? I don't think so. Because I don't think she's in her chair. All right, so we're gonna put the other cap in. So I got one in.
No, I needed to find an HDMI cable. Success.
Sweet.
Whether it works or not is a whole other story. But
Oh, cable looms. Cable looms. The most fun part of this process. Yay.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna refill my water. So you guys talk away. Emily, how close are you
Welcome
to
amongst
testing?
yourselves. I'll give you a topic. You know, like the church lady from Saturday Night Live.
holy crap!
That takes it. I remember that. Emily, how far are you away
I
from
just
testing
dated
that?
myself. Woo!
I see a blinking green dot.
All right, I'm gonna make it big.
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
I see a
when you see a
I
blinking
see a
green dot.
cursor. I see a cursor on the screen.
Okay. That's the farthest I've gotten so far. This motherboard has gotten.
Woohoo! All right, I'll be right back.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave you big in case you want to do another test or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Finally. Sabe. I can open my other one.
Will you post? No. Okay. We have more problems than I was hoping for.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yep. Yep. Oh, Gut Bomb, I just saw your message. Probably. Well, actually, wait. This Sunday? I might be able to make it. Okay. I just don't know if it's this or something else. Crap. I don't have a monitor near me. It's not always the way. It's a little toasty. I didn't think I was going to get this far on the stream. I didn't bring a monitor.
Oops.
I know, right? Yes, I will try to be there. Yes. I don't know. I can't make any promises yet. Oh, yeah, I'll switch to the other camera while I'm waiting, so it's less boring. Hold on. There we go.
really? Come on. Thank you. All right. You should just come loose right now. Good. Okay. Try it that method because this is being a pain in the ass. No. There.
I am back. You know when you've been sitting with friends having a few drinks and you're like, I don't feel that drunk until you go to get up, and then you're like, oh, why is the room spinning?
Yep.
Yes.
That was me, except for I get up and I'm like, oh, now I gotta go pee. So that's gone for just a bit longer than I want it to be. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
Make sure the mother. Oh crap. Okay. Okay.
So how goes the battle, Emily?
Good. It's possible it's not set to the right video mode.
Okay.
Okay, if it's an MDA card, you got to have it set to MDA.
No, this one's CGA. It emulates a CGA. But the fact I see a blinking cursor is a very good sign. Potentially, it actually works.
Oh, did you see Gutbomb's question?
Yeah, I did. I mentioned it to him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it is an IBM 5160 Gutbomb. Yes, 8-slot. Thomas is right. I have a 5150 that Trina sent me, and as a matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to get to that today. Where is it? But it only came with 64K, so I got a bunch of from Jamaica. I got a bunch of RAM chips for it. And,
Okay.
I also have a memory expansion board for it too coming.
Oh, what about the floppy? Was it a floppy controller or something?
That's on its way too. We might be able to
Nice.
power that up soon because I do have a spare floppy controller somewhere in this house. 5 and 6. Hold on.
Do I dare remove the entire cable chain in order to make my life easier? She
All
says
right,
no.
Emily.
It won't make
I don't
my
know. I don't know how close you are, so I'm just going to leave you big.
Me? Oh god.
Yeah, you're big.
You're unbigging me? Okay.
No,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
well, you already are big.
It's been so long. I didn't realize there were jumpers on these things. Okay, here we go. See what happens.
All right, I'm gonna watch. If I solder
Is
this.
it just gonna be a blinky cursor? Just a blinky cursor. Okay, so that's still not right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, if the blinky cursor usually means something's not right with the video. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Okay.
but blinky cursor good, usually.
Okay.
It means it's doing something.
I don't know what mode this. The only thing is, I'm not sure what mode this particular board is set to. I mean, this video card I'm working with. Let's try this. Try setting it just a straight MDA instead. It was on CGA. Oh!
Hey,
Look at that!
there you go.
Nice.
301's a keyboard error, I believe.
Look at that! Yeah, well, yeah, that's possible. And then it's going to put the display. Hit F1 to continue.
How much memory is in the, oh, there we go. 640K ought to be enough for anybody.
Exactly. Now, so I wasn't quite sure because I'm actually using an old PS2 to USB adapter, but
Is that a PS4 keyboard?
5160. I mean, a Model F. Excuse me.
Nice.
Right, you're right. No floppy. Yep.
Oh, you have a keyboard plugged in.
Now I
Yeah,
do.
Yeah, that I can't remember
I don't know if
if
the
the
keyboard
301.
port's. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if the port's good.
Hey, there you go. Port's
No
good.
more error. Oh my god, I repaired it.
Woo!
Yay, yay me! Look at it count up.
So
I got
301 was a keyboard error. I was right.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And now it should fill out for storage.
That was literally me pulling that out of the like
601.
very back of my head. That I think is because you don't have the floppy controller in there.
Yeah.
If you hit F1, it should go to basic. Again, that's me trying to remember this all off the top of my head.
I need to set the number of floppy drives from 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, hold on. Gosh, I totally forgot that these things have dip switches to set all that stuff. Oh, this one only had 1 floppy drive to begin with. Maybe we'll put a Mathco processor in this thing. I do have one. Continuously perform power on self-test. No. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right, Thomas. The thing is, I don't have a floppy drive on this. Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I genuinely wasn't expecting to get this far today. Get you out of here.
See what happens when you have the right tools, Emily?
I know. Yeah, let me turn this one back on. For those morbidly curious, I'm using the graphics gremlin for this. So it's actually, this is probably the first time this machine has been connected to HDMI in its entire existence.
Nice.
What's a graphics gremlin?
Hold on, let me untangle this cable and I will tell you. Oh my gosh, it's still tangled. There we go. It is, there's actually 2 editions of it. This is the more modern version, but essentially it's a CJ VGA MDA emulator. This one has HDMI output. I don't, is there an option to turn off all the drives? Let me see. So here's the thing.
Oh, yes, I see that.
Thomas, did you make the graphics gremlins? Or did you just have some? I saw your post. But yeah, it's quite handy.
Oh, it's a graphics card. Okay.
I don't know if I can disable the flop because basically the options on the dip switch settings are 1, 2, 3, or 4. I don't see an option for 0. Let me see if I can.
That is really cool. That graphics gremlin.
If you can find one, grab it. There's 2. As I said, this is the newer model. That also supposed to support DVI as well, but they dropped support for something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't have anything that I can use it in, so I was hoping it was like some kind of like scan doubler or something that I can use for my 2GS down here to get it to, work on my LCD over here. But
oh, step. Okay, hold on.
okay. My edit is baking on the edit system here now, so I'm going to take off, I think.
Okay. Right. Well, thanks for joining.
Yeah, good to see you.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
3 and 4 to up. Okay. Actually, I'm taking a picture before I make changes because I'm going to forget. 3 and 4 up. See if I can get this sucker to boot into basic.
Not get stuck like that, you silly cable.
Oh my gosh, you're amazing, Socket Winch. Just the random.
What? Just being annoying. Okay.
Come on.
How far can I let you without giving me further nightmares?
Booting to basic here.
And if I get the data on this thing, that's something. It looks a little bit more like a 3D printer. If I were Hakame sized, I could curl up right here and fall asleep.
That did not work. Okay.
This one and this one are both the
Make
hotbed.
sure the video cards actually work.
That goes to that. I'm going to probably need at least that much to make sure that I don't fuck it up.
You know what? I wonder if the video board froze up. Yeah, it did. Hold on.
Oh, that is just unnerving to cut that. But okay, we need to do it. We need to do it. And these two need to go into there. Let's give those as much cabling as I can get. This one right off of the thermal fuse, and this one right off of the hotbed. And oh, universe, help me if I fuck this up, because I can't afford to buy another hotbed assembly.
Come on.
Okay.
No. Shoot.
All right, so I'm going to take a... I have two 10 UFs, 35 volts. I can't find where they're supposed to go. Well, I think I found where one's supposed to go, but I can't find where the other one is. Because I can only find one of the two holes. So that is going to be interesting.
Okay, so this is a twin lead for the thermistor, and these are the hotbed lines.
I wonder if I could just snip
Those two
that.
need serials. No,
Okay, let's see.
there it is.
I put in a 3-leg Thomas. Yes, I put in a 3-leg just to replace what was there. The existing one. And I bought spares because I know how I am.
Yeah. Ditto. I know how I am. That's why I said to Dana, let's buy spares of these. Okay. So
No.
that looks like that's going to be...
Turn 3 and 4 on. Thank you. Watch your boot debate. No. I like how the first part about this is if the 5160 is turned on, then turn it off. You know, that's not so good.
Okay, is that a big enough
Yeah, it looks
area?
like I still need a floppy drive.
No. We need a
Shit,
bigger
Okay.
area.
I have a-
Not the white ones, the yellow ones.
I had to go back through my drawing because I'm like, wait, I don't understand what I meant.
you know,
So the nice part about the 1800s, they don't come in a... I'm just going to make myself big for a sec. They don't come in one of those strips. They just are loose. Yay! Pull them out.
I'm gonna grab a thing. I'll be right back.
All right.
I just gotta remember where I put my thing. Okay, this sounds wrong. What?
Blue ones.
Oh, I didn't want to drop this.
Those are the correct size.
Oh, gosh. Okay, where did I put? Let's see. There you are. I feel like I kept you close. Okay.
When you get a moment, Emily, check Discord.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Okay, so go to...
You could have said that. I would not have been offended.
Oh, okay.
I would've laughed.
I wasn't sure, so I'm like, I'm gonna just, yeah. Better to private message some things.
I appreciate the private message.
But I figured if anybody would get a laugh out of it, you would.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, hold
This is like a nightmare trying to get these people.
on. So Crazy Emily has a floppy drive emulator for testing. I just don't know what's on it.
Ah.
Oh my god.
You can see through that one.
Tiny ass
Black
little
floppy.
wires.
Okay.
Okay, is that an X? An X?
No idea what that means.
There we go. Oh no! Shit!
What's the matter?
Oh, it just the power supply got tangled up with my my soldering iron, and my soldering iron was like dangling in the middle of air, hanging off the edge.
Holy crap!
It's okay though. It was like It was just the cable. Here, I'll show you. The cable got like in here and came up with it. So it wasn't like, yeah. I'm just like, let's not do that, shall we?
Hopefully that is a PH connector. I mean, an XH connector, not a PH connector. So, PH connectors are a pain in the butt. So freaking tiny. And the connector's upside down because it's on the underside of the Kirigami bed. Yay!
This is bananas.
This shit is bananas.
Look at that! I don't even know if this keyboard works, but
Oh, hang on. I'll make it big, Emily. Just one sec. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the right one.
What's big? Hey, look at that.
yeah, I think the video is actually frozen now. Hold on.
Oh,
There we go.
well, you got something on the screen.
Thermistor that tiny.
Hey,
Wow.
socket wench.
Yes?
Look at Emily's screen if you want to feel happy.
Yay, things are working.
Things are working. Crazy. Yeah, shit balls. I gotta double check that.
How do I? It's been a long time since I've used it. Nope, that's not one.
I'm gonna need that. I need the other clipper. One with the
There
fairy
you go,
wheel.
Trina. It works.
Nice. Hi, Emily.
Yay!
Yay.
Hi. Now I
Very
somewhere
cool.
have. Oh wait, there's more.
But
Where did I
wait,
put my
there's
box
more.
of goodies? I'm so discombobulated now because I wasn't expecting to get this far.
Well,
Alright.
I'm glad you did.
Me too, thank you. Here it is. The real question is.
Hold on, I want to see what socket wench has.
Actually, wait. No,
What was that grid thing that was on your screen?
Oh, this?
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's just the underside of the hotbed.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a fly swatter.
No. Although if it's hot enough, a fly landing on it will not have a good day.
Yeah, true enough. All right.
Come on. Yep, that's fine.
Oh, hang on, Emily. Let me make it big.
Oh, I left it in. Hold on. I left it in.
I'm just gonna leave you big because you're doing I'm just doing boring soldering stuff compared to you.
It's not boring soldering stuff.
I just feel like you're getting. You're. Yeah, I'd rather be doing that. That's all.
I'm just seeing.
Oh.
I'm just catching up with what everybody's writing. That's awesome. The Citizen Western one. Citizen made dries. I don't remember.
Oh, I haven't caught up on the chat. What's going on in the chat?
They're having. Thomas and I 83D6S6 are having a blast.
Oh, okay. I sent you Gemini boards, blah, blah, blah. 2 legs.
Come on, let's see. All right, you're still booting into DOS, so I still have a jumper. I mean, 3 and 4.
What did I do with my little snippy? Oh, they're there. What did I do with my snips?
3 and 4 off. 5 and 6 down. 7 and 8. 2 is up. What is in here? Oh, replacement of the switch.
Oh, come on.
Okay, why don't you want to be seen?
One tiny freaking connector. Oh.
That's literally what the thing said. There's a little LED display on the side, and it says, "Hello, Floppy."
Hello, Moto.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which means I need to put this back together and put it back in its case and see what happens.
Yeah?
Oh my god. Actually, I do need to clean the motherboard first. I waited to clean it because I figured I was going to solder it and stuff anyway, so it's going to make a mess.
Mm.
Okay, what do
I
you
thought I thought you were going to ultrasonic it before yesterday.
No, I decided not
No.
to.
Okay.
That's what I like.
Oh wow, this is cool.
If anyone wants to get me one of those fancy Tomalot microscopes, I'd appreciate it. Because right
What
now
are you
I'm using
looking for?
$40 cheapy.
Well, listen, if I can, by the way, there is a link to my Amazon wish list for those watching tonight. If somebody would like to buy me the one that Emily has, I will send Socket Wench the one I have for free.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Right?
Everybody wins then.
Right, exactly. You can have mine and I can have the one Emily has because Emily's made me jealous. In a
Sorry.
good way. It's a good thing. Don't be sorry.
Ah, there we go. Ah,
You have nothing to be sorry about. I don't
okay,
know.
now I need to get these in the freaking housing too.
Well, that one's not fully cleared out. Okay. I got a hole that's not fully cleared out. Take that
Oh,
as you.
I'm glad you were there, Thomas. I wasn't aware of that. I will just clean it with some IPA carefully. Oh, there's Addie. Oh yeah, it does. Yep. Oh yeah. Are you helping?
Inside
Thanks.
hole.
What the?
Thanks. Yep, you're quite the little helper. Yep. Thanks.
You're talking to the cat.
Yeah. Yep. She's decided now's the time to go on my lap because she never goes on my lap. Hi. I know this is so cool. This is like retrotastic. Okay. Now that works. And you thought this was other one 3 net. There's more. Oh,
There's more. Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
All right. I got a hole that's a little clogged up, so I'm gonna unclog it.
Yeah, it's fine. I know. You're on the internet. You're fine.
You're on You're famous, kitty.
I'll try not to talk about her anatomy or anything.
I do appreciate how Luna's entire appearance in the last stream was just like, well, of course I am.
Right? No, that was great.
Sweet.
So Thomas said the 5160 has the trim pot too.
Yeah. I might have lost. Oh, there's 50. Yeah, I won't. I'll just clean it with some IPA.
So
yeah,
speaking of
you're on the internet.
Speaking of cats, the other day apparently I forgot to get Addie to tell the story when she was here. Addie woke up to hearing noise coming from the living room. Her cat had turned on the TV. Not only turned on the TV, but put on a video from Macintosh Librarian.
Well, that's pretty
So
impressive.
I sent a message off to Macintosh, and I'm like, hey, how do I get this cat viewership? There we go. That's better.
I need to get in on that cat viewership numbers.
Right? Like, how are you coordinating the market on the cat? And the negative is inside, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know why, but I keep questioning myself on this one cat that I put in. I keep thinking I got it in backwards, but I don't. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, is it in backwards? But it's not. I just keep freaking out for no reason.
Actually, that's a bad idea now that I think about it.
Oh no! Oh no.
I don't really want that solder splice
I might have
next to the
going
hot
through it.
end, though it'd be very convenient to mount it that way with this convenient little hole. But it would be right next to the heater element, and that is a bad idea. Because this is a thermoplastic, and we don't want to get thermoplastic near it. So we'll do something else for that. Okay. Maybe I will zip tie it to that one. Not ideal, but it would work.
Gosh, this feels like weird.
Hmm?
It
How
just feels
so?
weird to see what it's doing. Okay.
Ah.
Oh, let's get this over with too. If we're gonna do do that, I might as well do this one too. Yay!
Why won't that go through?
This is a magic floppy drive controller with serial, I
There we
think.
go.
Because, you need a little bit of everything, apparently.
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 Hey, guess what? I finally got this one cap through.
Yay!
The negative leg was just being a pain. Well, the hole was a bit clogged up, but even after I cleared it out, it was still being a pain in the batoot
Oh,
to get in. Well, I got it. They're in. Just gotta solder them in now.
This one already has the housing.
I can hear the drive possibly spinning.
Oh wait. Oh, that's silly.
Drive by drive, do you mean
Look,
floppy
nope,
or
not
hard
good,
drive?
that's bad.
I should have known that first.
Possibly bad. Or the floppy disk is bad.
Gotta run to work tonight. Great stream. Can't wait to see the 5150.
Aw.
Okay, Thomas, have a good one.
Good to see you, Thomas. Thanks for the help in saving the motherboard from getting destroyed by an ultrasonic cleaner.
His cat, by the way, was watching YouTube with him. So I'm just catching up on the chat. All right, let's solder this one in. What time is it? Oh,
It's
I'll
almost
probably
8.
stop around in about 5-6 minutes.
That'd be great.
what's that, sorry?
I said I'm probably stopping in 5 to 6 minutes.
All right, well, we can end the stream. That's fine.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
I'm starting. Okay, yeah, you're not seeing that. Interesting. But you
Let
saw-
me get this one cap soldered in, and then we can end the stream.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see it.
Because I don't want to just leave it in midair.
Oh my, is this? Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. I hate that. It's actually the floppy cable is upside down.
All right.
Find an artist to lay out an IBM to do. I could probably help you out, Thomas.
All right, I got that one in. Let me just get it clipped off, and we can end the stream. I don't mind ending the stream because I'm kind of getting at this point where I'm bored.
How many more capacitors do you need to replace?
How many more? Hold on. Let me check off something here and give you an answer. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nope. Yeah, that's quite a few.
And I can't find the hole for one of them. So that's going to be fun. But that's why I'm doing these 1800s right now. So I'm going to make myself big here for just a sec. So in this quadrant here, these are all 1800s. And
Yeah.
then there's this little 10 UF one. And I can't find the second hole for that one. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to work my way down to it because I know they're all the same. And then also I got to go back through my stream to find out because the holes are like this way, up and down. And I don't know, although I'm kind of leaning towards because the negatives on these little 10UF ones were down, like, and if you look like here, these two 1800s that I put, the negatives are facing each other. So I have, it kind of seems to be that's the model of this board to do that. So, but again, I'm going to go back to my stream tomorrow, rewatch it and catch up. So yeah, let me make my, let me come back on camera.
I have to make sure I actually stop tonight so I go to sleep.
That is totally fine.
Well, no, yeah, I will. No, I meant this. I would keep going for hours on this if my brain let me. If I let my brain let me.
Listen, I can just do this and make it an Emily stream.
I do need to go to sleep at some point.
Yeah, no, I know. And by the way, Mark, thank you for the compliment.
Aw, thanks, Mark.
And he did not mean AI, he meant all. Yes, we are not AI robots. All right, let me turn off some of my soldering stuff. Ow, geez, the can's hot. Where the desoldering gun's been on it. And thank you, Mark. All right. Well, I'm gonna put myself back up here for a sec. Hi.
Hello.
Oh no, I missed it all. You did, Francois. Unfortunately, if we keep Emily here too long, she's never going to go to bed, and then I'll get yelled at by Jenna, and it's just a whole hot mess. So, if you want to make yourself big, Emily.
Yeah,
I'll yell at you, Trina.
Trying one last time just to see what it does. I wasn't sure if I've got the dip switch setting right for the other ROM. So, and then I will be done for the day. Yeah, it doesn't.
Sorry, Jenna. What was that? I didn't quite catch it.
I said I would never yell at you.
Oh, thank you.
Jenna's very chill.
I know. Oh, and I also have to contact DigiKey tomorrow about these because they're too small. Means I might get a caliper tomorrow, cheap one off Amazon. I can get proper measurements. Oh, I meant to get rid of that comment. Yeah, I know that RAM count, Francois, the RAM count on that 5160 is slow. I've never seen one go so slow.
You can't escape out either, won't let you. By the way, in case you didn't know, for those who've never seen one before, these IBM 5150, IBM Model F keyboards, they weigh like 5 pounds for, in US measurements, whatever that is in kilograms. But they're heavy. They're very heavy. It's solid metal on it. So.
Oh, how are they too small? So the space. Oh, sorry. I'm like still thinking I'm using my bench cam. The space between the two legs. It's. Let me get one out of the bag. It's shorter on the new one. So here's the Rifa cap that came out. The whole thing is actually smaller. And yeah, here's see? There's the pins. So the whole thing is actually smaller. So
yeah, that's the thing.
That's not gonna fit. So, and I didn't realize that when I ordered it. So yeah.
If you have calipers, I don't know. I keep losing my calipers. I don't know where they go.
I don't have calipers yet, but I'm gonna see what I can find for cheap on eBay or PayPal or Amazon.
I have to do it all the time because components, you're like, oh, this looks right. And then you get it and it's like, oh, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a hair too small.
Yep.
And that's exactly what that is. So I want to thank everybody that's been on the stream tonight, everybody that's been watching. We had the amazing Socket Wench. We had the amazing Jenna. We had the amazing Emily.
Woo!
And we had the amazing Addie who
Woo!
left. Woo! What? Crazy. Check out the description for this stream. There is links for everybody but Emily, who is just Emily.
I'm just Emily in my messy office.
Which is literally what it said in the description. Because when I said, hey, does anybody have a link? And Emily's like, I'm just Emily. That's what I put down.
What happened to the video game characters?
What's that, sorry?
What happened to the video game characters?
What do you mean?
You had us choose video game characters?
Yeah, I put them in the thumbnail for the stream.
Where is that? How do I see that?
Hold on. I'll just send it to. I can't send it to you because it's on my laptop.
I can send it to you, Jenna.
Yeah, I don't have the thing here.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I was just using that for to kind of put us in, without having to have selfies, because not everybody's comfortable with selfies on the line. So I just figured, hey, we'll do video game characters. Check out trinastech.com. It has links to all my online presence, including my coffee account. Yeah, if you could buy me a coffee, help me buy a caliber, that'd be amazing. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, do all the usual good stuff. And on that note, I might be streaming tomorrow, finishing this recapping job, possibly in the afternoon. So, yeah, on that note, thanks everybody for joining. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great night. Take care of yourself. And happy Pride Month.